Comics. First things first, I want to say to you guys, thank you guys for all the love and support. If you haven't seen, we actually just hit 2,400 subscribers. So as always, thank you guys. And as my way to say thank you, I did leave you guys up a post to actually start leaving a poll for which helmet that I should use for a giveaway. And you guys have been smashing that poll out. So I actually got by landslide, it is gonna be the Halo helmet. So actually stay tuned for that. I'm gonna be posting up a link probably tomorrow or Tuesday, since everybody will have that day off. That way you guys can start entering and start getting into the raffle and then start getting into the giveaway. But again, thank you guys for the support. And again, that's my way of saying thank you and giving something back to you guys. As far as right now, you guys should know I'm working on the Borderlands Ripper mask. And I got all the paint, everything done, as you can see. But one thing I didn't get to do was start some of the weathering. So that's what I'm gonna start doing now. You can see this brown paint I've had for a while. It's coming out just like crap, literally. That's what it looks like on the paper. But that's actually good that this is dried up, because that makes this process a lot easier. Since it's gonna already look like crap, it's gonna make the weathering effect that much easier. Now there are many different things that you can use to apply this to make sure the weathering comes out good. Me, you can use like a makeup pad. I know everybody probably has a girlfriend or mom or somebody in the house that has those. But me, I use these little so this is just like what's it called? Like the mesh that you use whenever you get like a cut or something like that. I just balled it up a little bit. For me, that works perfectly fine. Or I use some of this like old styrofoam. Both of them work great in the application. I used this pumpkin balm yesterday just to like kind of test everything out, and I think it came out great. So now I feel more comfortable transferring that to the helmet. Pardon me, I just had to get a little bit more of the mesh so that way we can start out fresh. This one is just about done. Once I finish up this weathering, and then just add the straps to make sure that this stays on, that's just about it. So I can't wait for that. What's up, Coco? What's going on with you guys? Mark, what's going on, my man? Jimmy, Hey, you just said something, my man. Give me some time to respond. What's going on? Mariah, what's going on with everybody? Welcome to the comic shop, guys. So I'm just finishing up the Borderland helmet. What's up? You guys are all flooding in here at once. So I was just giving like a basic saying thank you first. I was saying thank you to a lot of you guys for subscribing. As you guys know, the channel just hit 2,400 subscribers. And if you're new, I do have a poll on my community tab to actually do a giveaway. And you guys are going crazy. Is this my first what? You guys are going crazy in those polls. So by landslide, this Halo Reach helmet, this is the helmet that actually won the raffle, or that's like actually winning in the poll. So this is gonna be the one that I give away to you guys first. Now, again, this is just a first giveaway, so make sure you guys do stay tuned. It's not gonna be the last. As you guys can see, my background is filled with stuff, so I gotta give a lot of stuff away. My first live stream, no, I've done a couple like quick things before. What I'm doing today is just weathering this this Borderlands 4 mask. This is the next upcoming video. So as you guys can see, I already got like the main paint. They have a file where they actually had this A, where you can actually print that out with multicolor. I actually didn't do that, so this A I actually hand drew in, and I think it came out great. I used just a little bit of like sand color spray paint to give me like these little small weathering effects, and that's basically what I'm gonna work around here. I still have to do like a little bit of touch up on the front of the mask. What was your first? What was your first subscribe? That's a hard question, bro. I can't really. I was probably one. It was one of my friends. As I first started out my channel, I told a lot of my friends to follow me. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. On my channel, I show you guys how I make all of this art. So if you like it, I teach you how to do it. It's not expensive. It's not hard either. But I think there's something that everybody in the world wants. Maybe it won't be sold like this. When I was a kid, boy, I couldn't. I always wanted one of those. If you know, you know. Where did I just put that for? But you guys could probably hear my 3D printer in the background. I'm finishing up something cool as well. As you guys can see behind me, this is a sneak peek for you guys. As you guys can see, I have the Halo Energy Soul behind me. That didn't come out the best, so I'm actually giving you guys part 2. And in part 2, it's not just gonna be like plug and play. In part 2, I'm actually putting some PCB boards in it and showing you guys how to do more like electronic stuff. The Black Panther, you guys wanna see the Black Panther? Let me see. Ooh. This one's a favorite. Turn it on. Hold up. This is what I do for you guys. So this is a Black Panther that I made a while back. I really liked in the movie how it would light up through his helmet. So when I made the file, I was like, bro, I gotta figure that out. Black Panther. Made a paper mache. No, this is all 3D printed, man. How do I donate? Money sign. Thank you, thank you. That was a big thing to make sure that happened. To make sure it all glows like that, just like the movie. And it was a bit of a challenge. This was done in transparent filament, so I found a way to still make it dark when the lights are off. But then, like I said, just like in the movie, there are lights behind it. Just like when he gets hit with the vibranium post. That was pretty cool. Appreciate you guys. But I am working on this Borderlands mask. This one, at least this part, because everything is coming out beautiful. This part, whenever you weather something, I feel like it's like the hardest thing to do, because you don't really want to take something that you like made look beautiful and mess it up. But that's the plan for today, to get this one done. Thank you for the subscribe, man. Thank you, Coco. Thank you for subscribing. If you just subscribe, make sure you do go to the community tab and make sure you do leave a poll as well. Because that's for all my subscribers. You guys are getting a cool giveaway. So make sure you don't miss out. Benjamin, what's going on, Benjamin? Benjamin Tom, thank you for the subscribe. Thank you, thank you. Make sure both of you guys, make sure you do. Make sure you do go to the community post and make sure you add your choice. By either tomorrow or Tuesday, when everybody has the day off, is when I'm gonna actually put the link out for everybody to start entering in for the giveaway. Like my shirt, thank you. This is the old one. Yeah, I'm just basically using a reference image. I just want to dirty this up a little bit. Not too much. If you're new, this is a process called weathering. It's basically you making your prop look old and cringy. Now, as I'm doing the live, I do shoot the video as well. So just bear with me. If you guys hear me talking to myself, I'm talking to the camera, just so I have this part for the video too. So always stay tuned for the video. But stuff like this takes a little bit too long to put in the video. Learn weather in science class. See, some of the stuff that they teach you in school is useful. Let me just shoot this part for the video real quick, so you guys even get like a little behind the scenes. But like I was saying, some of this stuff is a little bit too long and in depth to put in the video. So if you're still here, and if you were asking me if I do lives, I do, but it's just mainly for like a little bit more behind the scenes. Bang, bang. So we got everything painted down. I took off all of the painter's tape. So now what I'm just focusing on is weathering. Now there are a couple different tools that you can use to actually weather. You can just use a simple paintbrush. There are some different makeup brushes that you can use as well. But for me, I like to use like this little mesh, basically the same stuff that you get whenever you get a boo-boo, and some of like this styrofoam. The two of these have been working out perfectly. I actually used an old pumpkin bomb, and with that old pumpkin bomb, that's kind of how I was like able to test out the method to make sure that everything would work. But as far as the colors, I'm just using a brown and a sand color. Now you'll see with, check out the top left, you'll see these little spots where I actually did use some spray paint. So that's just like a little sand color that I just wanted to at least start off with. And now I'm gonna be using more of this weathering effect to bring everything together. I think that answers your question. Everything that you see, I make to wear. Everything is going to be wearable. How's you guys' Sunday going? I just had painted this last night, and everything was drying, and I was like, you know what? I want this thing done. You guys could probably hear my printer in the back. It just finished up another piece. When you're weathering, you're just basically trying to tell a story of where the prop has been, how it's been living, how it's been treated and taken care of. What you guys think so far? Still gotta add some like black Sharpie, stuff like that, just to make it a little bit better. My favorite one, you probably kind of can't see it, probably the Captain America. Probably. Though the Black Captain America and the Black Panther. Just those are probably my favorite two. But I've made so many, they're all like my kids. It's hard to choose. It's like you have a favorite and then you make something else and then that's your favorite. Then you see something that's cooler and then that's your favorite. This full video I want to have out by next week. So if you're new here, you should be seeing this video come out shortly. I appreciate it, Ben. Always for you guys. My thing is not really a selfish creator. I do this for other people. I do this to inspire other people, to show other people. I feel like a lot of people when they come on the internet, they see a lot of goofiness, not really a lot of like creativity and people showing them that side. So I feel like when a lot of people try or want to do the internet stuff, they go with the goofy stuff. So I kind of show you like, hey, you have a smart side. Everybody has something that they like creatively. Go ahead and give that a try. You always use the acrylic paints for this as well, because just in case if you don't like how it comes out, a little bit of water and you're right back to where you started. I think damn. Sometimes I'm impress myself. But yeah, just a mix of the brown and the like tan is really popping this out. Just a little bit of water now, just to like lighten it up a little bit. And so basically what I do is cover it. And after I cover it, I use water to wipe some of it away. And whatever stays is basically your weather. I feel like that gives it more of like a realistic thing other than just kind of dabbing it. For me at least, I think that works. Because now it looks like it's like more so like a little bit dingy. And you can just keep applying the water until it gets like as light as you want it. Again, this is part of the video, so just bear with me. Alright, so I dabbed all of the paint on, and then basically after I do that, what I try to do is just use a little bit of water. So I make sure like all the colors from the acrylic paint are on there pretty good. Once they're all on there, then I'll come back with water and let the water wash away a lot of that paint. And to me, that gives it more of like an accurate kind of weather look, opposed to just like leaving everything on there dry once. because once you start to wipe it all away, then I feel like the residue, that's what gives it the weathering effect. Along with choosing the right colors, I think the mix of that. But I don't want this to be like pungently brown. I want it to more so look like it was weathered brown, or like through time and age and dirt, it kind of got there. So once you get your main coats and colors down on there, just a matter of just being patient, wiping away until you get something that you are satisfied with. What's going on with you guys? Just finishing up this Borderlands helmet. I'm just basically weathering this down. I think I'm pretty happy with how it's coming out. I think that's smooth. Just the nose is missing some. What's going on with you, man? I think that's good. It hurts sometimes. Like, I think when I had just finished painting all of it and it looked beautiful, but then weathering it, it still looks great, but it just hurts your heart a little bit to actually weather it. But and bang, after a little bit of repetition, just going back and forth, again, adding as much water as you think you need. Sometimes you'll add too much water and it'll come back down to like a base white. But again, just the repetition of it until you get something that you're happy with is all it takes. That took me no more than like 15-20 minutes to actually weather it down and get to this point. And I'm at a point where I'm very happy. Now it's just gonna be painting in some of these smaller details and accents, and this one will be a wrap. Let's get to it. I'm happy with this one, guys. Like I said, sometimes with weathering, bro, it's not that easy. It is not that easy. As always, with the good old help of the Posca pens, I'm gonna use some of this black and some of this silver to just finish up with some of the accents, and then this should be a wrap. These, if you don't have them, Posca pens, I highly recommend to get some. especially in this winter month. It's gonna be hard to paint. It's coming together smooth. Just looking at this reference images I got in front of me as well to make sure I'm getting everything right. It's the thing about some of these helmets too, like when I first print them and start like the coming up with like my process how I'm gonna do everything, it's typically very easy in my head. But then as I go to start to do everything, I notice like, oh shit, I gotta do this. Excuse my language, but it's like I gotta do this too, I gotta do that, I gotta do that. I'd be forgetting sometime. And then I start getting like new ideas in my head, like, oh shit, I could do it this way, I could do it that way. So from the beginning, how it was like a little bit more white to now, I'm happy with this, guys. Weathering has been something that that's taken me time. There's definitely been a learning curve to it, but I'm definitely happy with how this is coming out. For more of it though, you guys are gonna have to definitely stay tuned for my YouTube video, the full video that's gonna be coming out by next weekend. This was just like a little bit of a behind the scenes sneak peek, just a time to chill out with you guys. I want to do this a lot more on Sundays, because it looks like that's the day that everybody's usually home, of course, and kind of hanging out. So I think that's a better day to like get to know you guys as well, talk to you guys a little bit more, answer some of the questions that you guys have, because I know some of you guys ask a lot of questions about how I do certain things in the comments. Sometimes in the comments especially, it's really not that easy to explain it to you how I do something, like with only a certain amount of characters. So I want to more so on the weekends, on Sundays preferably, just be able to sit in here and just chill out with you guys. See what you guys are working on as well. Just kind of get to know each other. But I actually didn't think that I would like the way that this came out, because it's just a solid white. I loved it. Like I said last night, I was just using this pumpkin ball to kind of test everything out. And I was like, bro, that looks perfect. Even now, I'm looking at this now. I'm not mad at it at all. Not at all. Smash it. I can't wait. Like I said, as I was doing this live, I was recording as well. So that was just the weathering part. Again, as you can see, it took me about 30 minutes to finish this. So adding this 30-minute clip into the video would have been pretty hard. But again, thank you for those who did come out and hang out. Thank you again to those who did subscribe. Thank you for those who are continuously sending support and love to the channel. Trust me, I see everything. It means a lot to me, guys. Thank you guys so much. Aside from that, for now, I'll go on TikTok for a little bit. So if you are here, head on over to my TikTok. It's the same thing. Gonna hang out with those guys for a little bit. Aside from that, it's BZ Comics. Peace. I love you guys, man. You guys are the best. I swear, I love this app. I love this platform. I'm so happy that I made it. And I'm so happy I got to meet some of you guys, man. Peace.